we'll get started here. Once again, I'd like to thank Patrick and Betsy for being judges this year at Cabling Icon. And I want to thank you too, Alberto. This is your second time at this here. I'm glad to see.
And second go around.
Yeah, see you made it to the finals on this one. So you got Alberto Luna here with Total Network Consulting out of Atlanta. I believe you also got a office in Florida too. Offices in Florida.
Florida, yeah, that's originally where I was based at, but I just got up to the Atlanta area.
And yeah, since last time you've got a Bixie credential and what?
I had a Six Sigma certified
Six
office.
Sigma. That's pretty good. This last contest, see, look at Caitlin Icon can work wonders, you know.
Yeah.
Well, what we want to do is ask you a few questions, and the question I want to ask first is, with the state of the economy, you know, with competition being fierce, what do you do to help your company capture new business?
All around, you know, when I come out to do a survey, I can be there from the beginning to the end. I can come from the survey, the walkthrough, the tech on the job. I make sure all the pictures, all the documents are there for closeout test results. I make sure that it's a nice, easy way to get in and out of the job. The customer sees the entire package. It's nice and clean, and I'm there to make sure that it's clean. I don't just send guys out, and if they do handle it without me there, I go back, I check on it, and I make sure everything is produced clean and the product is real good for the customer.
Okay. Betsy?
I'm kind of curious about when you are on the job site, what is a cabling installation practice that's most important to almost follow through on that.
I didn't really catch that whole thing.
Okay. Again, it's been a little bit breaking up. You hit the excuse me. When you're on the job site, what is the cabling installation practice that's most important to you and for your team to follow when they're on the job, and why?
Yeah, again, it's mainly quality and doing the job right and from start to finish. Usually if you have to think to yourself, should I, bring that cable back and do it a different way, it looks better, you probably should. And that's something that I always tell guys. The guy standing on the floor, sees it different than the guy up on the ladder. He thinks it looks good. The guy on the floor should run better. And if you think you should do it, you probably should. And that's what I gotta tell, everybody. Everybody's important, not the lead guy, everybody, the guy pulling cable, the guy doing out. Everybody's very important, and you got to produce a clean product faster than before. Everybody wants a lot more these days for the same price. They want a better product, faster, and cheaper, and you have to do it with training and things like that. Everybody needs to know how to do it and a good way to do it.
Thank you.
My question, Alberto, my question may tie into the first two as well, specifically concerning professionalism and display of professionalism to your customers. And my thought process behind that is that it's possible, and I bet you can tell about customers of yours who have great experience with cable your job there. So I wonder if you could tell us what you do to essentially represent the cable installation trade as a trade of professional, as opposed to the trunk slammer term that I've heard used and that I sometimes use myself to describe some other people who carry out the cable installation.
Right. I got most of your question there. Compared to a trunk slammer, yeah, we know who those guys are, and I'm definitely not part of that crew. Being that I got my Bixie certification, and it's just, it's always knowing how to speak with people when they tell you how to do something, and you know, even if the customer is asking for something a little weird. Like, I can give a great example. It just happened to us a little while ago. I found out afterwards the guys were being told to back put more in the brown. And you know, that's what the customer was asking for. The guys did it. Really, you know, certified. That's something that should have been done, because the first thing that's Jedi is warranty, things like that. And that's you know, once you know it, you can bring that to the customer's attention. That, you know, doing something like that is, you know, that's not warranty. You know, the customer, you're going to have problems with that down the line. And just being able to know how to defend yourself and speak, you know, with intelligence, and don't say, no, I'm not going to do that. You know, give them reasons why it shouldn't be done, and things like that. But I mean, it all comes down to training and, you know, what you know and how you can say it to your customer where it makes a lot of sense.
Okay, Alberto, as a second season of Cable and Icon, what words of advice would you give newcomers in the low voltage industry?
Words of advice would be, it's a great industry to be in. I don't even know. I mean, I've come through this right out of high school. I've started in several different ways. I started with the local phone company and things like that. And I've worked my way now into the private sector and installations on this side. It's a great industry to be in. I've worked my way up the ladder. I'm doing a little bit of everything now. I do office stuff, I do billing, I do a little bit of it all. And then, you know, the other day I was out on a ticket like a normal tech, just doing a job, which is great, which I love. I love being able to do it all. I love being able to help anybody. And if you start, you know, I started as a cable puller, I started as a technician. I'm still a technician. I don't plan on ever not being a technician. I will always get out in the field anytime I can. And nowadays, I'll help anybody where no, I'll do whatever things to help the office succeed, to help produce a great product for customers, and I'm always willing to learn more and share my knowledge. I love to train people, and when the guys come from me, you know, I've learned it the hard way out in the field. So when I get pointers and things, they take it better, and they understand that I've been there, and I've do the good and the bad in this industry, and I really like that. I like this industry, and I plan on being here for a long time.
Betsy?
I think you probably mostly answered my next question with that last answer. I was really impressed that in the past year you went and got your VIXI certification and your Six Sigma certification. And I know you just said that you always plan to get a certification, and but are there other goals that you have for your career path? You know, some certifications and things like that, and what your specific plans are, you know, for your next steps in your career.
I'm definitely going to continue more certification. I being very rounded. I did an AFS certification, which is just basically computer hardware. Did that a long time ago. Next one I want to do is get computer the network part of it, and then, you know, I like to just keep circling around. I'll get back to my technician certifications with XP, and, you know, there's just so much stuff out there. You got to, you know, circling around and, you know, and touch base with all the different products out there, different fields. There's so much more nowadays, you know, from security, you know, and everything just coming to the IT-based security, and I definitely want to learn. I'm going to put a little time in all of those different sectors of education.
Alberto, thanks. I asked, and I'm really kind of tagging on to, of course, congratulations in case I haven't already said it. My apologies if I didn't already say it on your certification, Six Sigma. What that brings up is you've got an awful lot to stay on top of. You're running cabling crews, you know, operating the business and keeping up with your certifications as well. Two-part question. how do you find the time or make the time to do it? And what resources do you find to be most helpful to you to keep up with both business and technology trends that are going on in the industry?
Um, yeah, it's definitely a little more difficult also, as you probably heard in a few of my videos, my kids make noise in the background. Nowadays it's a little more difficult, but this is what I do. And when I have time down, I definitely read things. Since last year, cabling installation and maintenance magazine, I go there constantly, and I'll read different articles all the time. When we get emails from different people and different things like the anniversary game nights and Gray Bar has those vendor meets. Those are great times to actually get out there, meet with vendors and different products and see the different products, not just get the free food and stuff, but actually see different products, the new products. I constantly, when I go pick up parts at these supply shops, I grab the manuals and look for the new cabinet, smaller, sometimes better things. I definitely do that all the time. And I think I got the first part of your question. Not sure I got everything in your question, but I definitely, whenever I can, when you see this come through with different products, and I definitely read them. And, it's because it's what I do. I like to know what's going on. I like to know that Google is providing files and things like that. I like to read those little things, and that's what I do, and it's what I love to do. And I'm going to continue doing it again for a long time.
Thanks, Alberto. Thanks very much.
Well, Alberto, we're coming down to the end here. I want to thank you again for participating in the second year of Cabling Icon. I tell the viewers out there, it's all about the vote. So if you believe in Alberto being the next Cabling Icon, get out there and vote. Alberto, all I can say is rally up those votes, and maybe we'll see you as the next Cabling Icon.